Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're in the village of Gulfstream Park, and we're at the fantastic restaurant, El Gusto. It is a beautiful day in South Florida for horse racing and for dining. Let's take a look at the track and weather conditions. We're starting the day with a good main track. The turf course is listed as firm. The first race, 6 furlong. These are claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 5, CC and Red. Note the jockey on the 4 is Ramsey Zimmerman.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, Dream Castle wins the start. From the outside, it's Toe Jam Football showing a touch of speed, and Good Song comes away in the top flight. Racing fourth is Blue Temptation. To her outside is Honey Bunny Boo Boo, and stretch runner Princess Appeal is last of all as the heavy favorite Dream Castle does the heavy lifting. It's Dream Castle down the backstretch in front to half a length. Good Song moves to her while second. Toe Jam Football tipped to the outside. She races in third. Blue Temptation is now fourth from the outside, and moving closer is Honey Bunny Boo Boo. Princess Appeal is the trailer. They went 22 and 2 for the opening quarter time. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Good Song bids up on the outside of the favorite Dream Castle. Honey Bunny Boo Boo tacking on around Toe Jam Football. Princess Appeal scrubbed on well second last, and Blue Temptation is last as they come past the quarter-mile pole. Good Song on the outside, right back at her. Dream Castle to the inside. 2 better than Toe Jam Football. Widest of all in Princess Appeal. 3/16 to go. 45 and 4 half mile, and Dream Castle opens up. Dream Castle inside the final furlong, widening on a 5-length lead. The battle's on for second, and as usual, here comes Princess Appeal with the late say, but in deep stretch, Dream Castle's a winner. Dream Castle wins by 5 lengths. Up for the second is Princess Appeal. Close third, give it to Good Song over Toe Jam Football in 111 and 3.
The favorite number 1, Dream Castle, scores for Dennis Punches and Dan Hertak, trained by Donna Green, and ridden to victory today by apprentice Hattie Hernandez. Race number 2, 6 furlongs. These are maiden claimers. They're fillies, 2-year-olds, $50,000. The jockey on the 3 is Tyler Gaffleone. Scratch the 6, Baby Antonella.
And they're off. From the outside, Love Like Mine begins nicely. First Phoebe is showing speed. Race time favorite, Nano's Crown, ridden out of there. Nano's Crown will eventually land on top, leads by a neck. Love Like Mine is second. First Phoebe is third. Tiz Alta is fourth. 2 better than an inside running Run Alex Run. And Pataha is last of all as the heavy favorite is on top. Nano's Crown and Eddie Castro to the half-mile pole, the half-length in front. Love Like Mine is second. 2 lengths back. Tiz Alta now third. Back to fourth is First Phoebe. 3 wide Pataha and Run Alex Run between horses with less than 3 furlongs to run. Now the favorite's going to have to work. Nano's Crown at the 5/16 by a neck. Up alongside Love Like Mine, second. 3 wide Tiz Alta third. Pataha putting in a charge under Ramsey Zimmerman, racing in fourth while 4 wide. They run to the top of the stretch. Nano's Crown passes the quarter pole on top. First Phoebe rides the rail for Gaffleone. Pataha and Love Like Mine and Tiz Alta are all right there. 46 and 2 for a half mile. Nothing decided yet. Nano's Crown still in front, but Tiz Alta moves to her on the outside at the final furlong. Tiz Alta puts ahead in front. Nano's Crown trying to kick back second inside the 16th pole. Run Alex Run is now third, but Tiz Alta collars the leader and moves away. Tiz Alta and Harry Hernandez to win it by 2. Close for second, either Run Alex Run or Nano's Crown. Time for the race, 113 flat.
Number 5, Tiz Alta scores and gives apprentice jockey Harry Hernandez his second consecutive victory. Owned by Destiny Oaks of Ocala LLC and trained by Larry Pilati. We'll take a short break and be back for race number 3.
Shaman goes down the outside. Shaman goes chasing Danish Dynaformer. Danish Dynaformer. Shaman Ghost. And Shaman Ghost takes the Queen's Plate a length. And taking the 156th running of the Queen's Plate is Shaman Ghost, beautifully bred by Ghost Zapper.
Classic bloodlines, classic sire, Ghost Zapper, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. The third race, 7.5 furlongs, an allowance optional claimer for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. The claiming price they're running for is $25,000. The jockey on the 8 is Luca Panici.
They're off. A step slow at the beginning was Like a Queen. From the outside, Tactica Forever showing speed. On the stretch out, here's Tar and Feather moving to challenge. Holiday Stroll ducking over. She'll sit a chilly spot while racing a joint third. Toward the rail, that's La Pantalones Fancy, who moves with her. They're third and fourth, respectively, as Tar and Feather's angled off the fence now, as the leader, Tactica Forever, has crossed and cleared. Racing in fifth, while taken in hand, is Shy's Alley. It's two better than Kipling's Joy, then a Fleet Mary. Second last, Starship Shawty in the early trailer, Like a Queen. They bend into the backstretch with Tactica Forever showing the way from Tar and Feather second. Holiday Stroll positioned in third after a 23-4 opening quarter time. Kipling's Joy is making a wide run down the backstretch front, down the inside. It's Shy's Alley and on the rail, Pantalones Fancy. Dominguez moving Starship Shawty between horses to secure racing room. She's into fifth now, 2.5 lengths off the lead, and the Sano pair are last and second to last with a Fleet Mary in front of Like a Queen. They make their way to the far turn, and now Tar and Feather is cleared over. He leads it now by a length. Moving to her second is the favorite Holiday Stroll. Up on the outside, Kipling's Joy third. Here's a Fleet Mary uncorking from the back. A Fleet Mary was fifth, now third, now second, and making a bid to the lead. It's a stretch of two to Starship Shawty, then Shy's Alley, and they run to the top of the stretch. Holiday Stroll confronted by a Fleet Mary who's cut loose on the outside, and a Fleet Mary doing the best work. Her stablemate, Like a Queen, sent about 15 wide, but she's coming on as Holiday Stroll tries to hold second. Inside the final furlong, this one's over. A Fleet Mary and a Maciel Jaramillo running up the score. Toward the rail, Starship Shawty. Toward the outside, it's Like a Queen. Like a Queen will be in a photo for second behind her stablemate, a Fleet Mary, in 1:30-2.
Number 5, a Fleet Mary wins it for 3. Maria's Racing Stable, trained by Antonio Sano and ridden to victory today by Maciel Jaramillo. And finishing second in the race was Like a Queen, also trained by Antonio Sano. The fourth race this afternoon, 6 furlongs claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. 6 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 1, Nocturnal Q.
They're off. Rona Daytona begins nicely, quickly up to challenge. Here's Venom Girl to try to take the lead. Moving up on the inside is Aquatachi, who moves now to challenge as they run down the backstretch. Venom Girl and Jaramillo will cross and clear. They lead it now by 2. Racing in second position is Aquatachi, who's racing now 2 behind. Rona Daytona third, Nocturnal Q fourth. Front Cover Dream is racing in fifth, and Golden Annie is last of all with half a mile to go. They went through the opening quarter in 22-3, and the loose leader is Venom Girl by 3. Racing in second now is Aquatachi, who's now 3 behind. From the outside in Rona Daytona, who's a joint second, 2.5 lengths better than Front Cover Dream. Nocturnal Q coming under a scrub, gaining no ground of any kind, and Golden Annie is the trailer. They run to the top of the stretch, and on top here, it's still Venom Girl, but she's working harder to hold the lead. From the outside, here's the long shot, Aquatachi, who's now second. Rona Daytona bids up on her outside, and fronting on from fourth is Front Cover Dream, top of the lane. Venom Girl has the lead, bracing for the challenge of Rona Daytona. Back third is Aquatachi, then toward the rail in Front Cover Dream. Final furlong, Jaramillo and Venom Girl continue to find up top. It's Venom Girl who's now edging clear inside the 16th pole. Venom Girl is the winner. Venom Girl delivers by 3.5 lengths. Second is Rona Daytona. Third is Aquatachi. And fourth, Front Cover Dream in 1:11-4.
It's number 5, Venom Girl, giving jockey Maciel Jaramillo his second consecutive victory, owned by Teamwork Racing Company and trained by Victor Barboza Jr. Race number 5, 5 furlongs on the turf. It's the feature race, the $75,000. The summer wins for 3-year-old fillies. Jockey on the 6 is Jonathan Gonzalez.
They're off in the Summer Win Stakes. From the center, Summer Ray gets the first call. Down to the inside, Ghost of Anapa showing speed. Yarmorka and Lady Master come away in the top flight. So too does the outside running Courtly Lark. Huasca's widest of all. Also in the top flight is Standard Deal. Getting a bit tight up top. Katie's Kiss is angling to the outside to try to avoid that log jam. In front of Knox County Zip, then Artie Babe, and Yarmorka's last, and they speed around the far turn. Summer Ray has the lead. Huasca is 4 wide on the outside. From between horses, Courtly Lark also right there, Standard Deal. Katie's Kiss Kiss works off the fence in front of Lady Master, and they run to the top of the stretch. Huasca and Eddie Castro off the top of the turn, a narrow lead. Cutting the corner is Summer Rae. Katie's Kiss, widest of all. Courtney Lark boxing on between horses. 3/16 to go. Huasca and Katie's Kiss, the two favorites, have it to themselves. Here's Katie's Kiss on the outside of Huasca in deep stretch. Summer Rae back third. Huasca digging in. Katie's Kiss alongside. Katie's Kiss at Huasca. Katie's Kiss has got her. Katie's Kiss the winner. Huasca second. Summer Rae third. Standard Deal fourth in 59-2.
In a stirring stretch rule between 9-5 favorites, number 4, Katie's Kiss, wins it by a half length for Stone Street Stables LLC, trained by David Fawkes, ridden to victory today by Tyler Gaffleone. We'll take a short break and be back for race number 6.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back for race number 6. The main track now listed as fast. This is a 6-furlong sprint. These are maiden 2-year-olds. Jockey changer number 1, Abercorn, make the rider Tyler Gaffleone. Also note on the 6th, the jockey is Emisial Jaramillo.
They're off. Night Rhythm was off slowly. So You Think You're a Romeo wins the break. Moving up on the outside is Union Vow, and Golden Pirate is showing speed. Drama Club's away in the top flight, and down to the rail it's Abercorn. This is a contested, hot early pace. It's a length and a half back now to Union Vow and So You Think You're a Romeo. They settle in off the three-way duel. They're 5 lengths better than Hail Cephas, and the trailer is Night Rhythm. Last a long way as they run to the far turn. From the inside now, Drama Club puts her head in front. Moving right with them on the outside is Golden Pirate. Back third is Abercorn. Union Vow tacking on fourth. So You Think You're a Romeo is next. 5 better than Night Rhythm and Hail Cephas. They run now to the top of the stretch. 5/16 to go. Drama Club coming under a ride from Eddie Castro, and Golden Pirate maintains the lead. Abercorn coming off the fence, and he's into third now. 3 better than Union Vow. Then it's Night Rhythm, and they race for home. On the outside, here comes Abercorn to challenge Golden Pirate. Drama Club cuts the corner. Union Vow is next, and Night Rhythm swings 5 wide for the drive. Final furlong taking over. Abercorn moves away by 2.5. From between them, Union Vow down the center and Night Rhythm, but Abercorn has a winning lead under Gaffleone. Abercorn at the 16th pole, 3 on top. Night Rhythm's going to get up into second, but Abercorn's a winner. Third is Union Vow, and Hail Cephas ended up fourth in 1:12-4.
Number 1, Abercorn, wins it and pays $20.80 and gives jockey Tyler Gaffleone his second consecutive victory. Owned by Jackson Better Farm and trained today by Stanley Gold. The 7th race on the turf at 1 mile and 1/16. These are claimers 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races, or 3-year-olds. Scratch the 6, scratch the 10. The jockey on the 7 is Ramsey Zimmerman.
They're up. Level beginning. From the outside, Louis the Brawler and Dreamin' of Clarice, the first 2 out, splitting horses. Red Max to show speed today. Down to the inside, both Bonaccord and Fancy Henry away in the top flight as they run into the first turn. Racetime favorite, Dreamin' of Clarice, crosses and clears and leads it now by a length. Fancy Henry is there second. Bonaccord up on the outside. Red Max is a joint fourth, a length better than an outside running Louis the Brawler. 2.5 lengths back to All Cash. Second last early is Miles, and the trailer is Giant Cat. He's a stretch runner, and he's last of all. Into the backstretch they go. The initial quarter covered in 24 seconds flat, and the leader is Dreamin' of Clarice. Taking hold, lead it's by a length and a quarter. From the inside, it's Fancy Henry. From the outside, Bonaccord. They're second and third in front of Red Max and Louis the Brawler. Separation of 4 lengths to Miles, who's on the outside of All Cash, and Giant Cat continues to trail. He's about 9 lengths behind. They go down the backstretch. There's less than half a mile to go. On top, Dreamin' of Clarice now bumps the margin to 3. Fancy Henry and Bonaccord still second and third. Louis the Brawler is 3 wide on the outside. He's in fourth now. Uncorking from the back is Giant Cat in front of Miles and Red Max, and All Cash has called it an afternoon. They run around the far turn. They went 47 and 2 for a half mile, and 3/4 was a 1:12 flat. Giant Cat bidding up on the outside to try to track down Dreamin' of Clarice. Fancy Henry between horses. Louis the Brawler is back fourth. Top of the lane, Dreamin' of Clarice bracing for the challenge of Giant Cat. Giant Cat with giant strides on the outside. Gobbles up Dreamin' of Clarice and moves away. Fancy Henry's trying to get into second. Back fourth is Louis the Brawler, but Giant Cat's a winner. Giant Cat and Jose Alvarez moving clear. They run up to score in the late stages and win it off by 5. Fancy Henry did get second. Dreamin' of Clarice third. Louis the Brawler fourth in 1:44 flat.
Number 1, the stretch running Giant Cat comes from off the pace and scores for DeLuca and Son Stable, trained by Louis Alvarez and ridden to victory today by Jose Alvarez. The 8th race, 5.5 furlongs. These are maiden claimers. They're 3-year-olds and upward, and we do have a scratch of number 3, Tito Time.
They're off. Toward the inside, Awesome Union, the fastest out of there, and springs out to a 1.5 advantage over Notional's Wind, who comes away racing in second. Down to the inside, that's Drimmer, who's sent hard. He does no better than fourth, as up on the outside, Me Llamo Sam is now racing on third. Starship Menace and Indie Artist are next, and the early trailer is Umberto. They take it to the far turn, chasing Rodney Sudine, and on top, Awesome Union by 2.5. Racing second is Me Llamo Sam. Drimmer rides the rail. Notional's Wind and Indie Artist are next. 2 better than Starship Menace, and still nothing from Umberto. That's the field as they run to the 5/16. Awesome Union yet to face a threat. Leads it by 3. From the outside, Indie Artist is coming on. Widest of all in Starship Menace. Notional's Winds tries to rebid, and they're at the top of the stretch. Awesome Union trying to seal the deal. He's 3/16 from home and 3 on top. From the far outside, Starship Menace, and from between them, Indie Artist. Final furlong, Awesome Union, 2.5 lengths lead. From the outside, Starship Menace. Notional's Winds up the inside, but Awesome Union has something in reserve today, and Awesome Union and Rodney Sudine are hanging on. They'll win it by 1.25 lengths. Starship Menace second, Notional's Wind third, Indie Artist fourth in 1:05 and 4.
Number 2, Awesome Union uses his speed to score for Jackson Better Farms, gives trainer Stanley Gold his second win on the day, ridden today by Rodney Sudine. The 9th race, 1 mile and 1/16. Claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, full field of 10 runners with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. Poor beginning for Athenian Beauty. From down toward the inside, Fair Shake wins the break, and she'll try to lead today from Famous Sting, who's away on the top flight. Here's Secret Fascination and Sky Blue and Black moving closer. Chloe Carroll rides the rail, and Starship Jody's on the outside. Followed by Athenian Beauty. Second last is Miss Motivation, and Defying Gravity will have to pass them all. She's about 9 lengths off the lead of Fair Shake. Fair Shake leads under Jose Alvarez, 3/4 of a length up on the outside. In second position, Secret Fascination. Chloe Carroll tucked in third from the favorite Famous Sting fourth. Sky Blue and Black between horses fifth. Van Passalon moves up on the outside. 2 better than Starship Jody, then Athenian Beauty, Miss Motivation, and Defying Gravity. They went 25 seconds for the opening quarter time. 2-1 the price. Fair Shake the leader. Half a length in front. Secret Fascination is next. Famous Sting moving up on the outside, forced by the outside running Pentathlon, who made middle move. Down to the inside, Chloe Carroll. 2 better than Sky Blue and Black. Then Starship Jody. Athenian Beauty still third last. Second last is Defying Gravity, and Miss Motivation is now the trailer. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Fair Shake continues to find up top. Went 49 seconds for a half mile. Famous Sting scrubbed on well, second Pentathlon alongside. Stretch of 3 to Chloe Carroll and Secret Fascination. Athenian Beauty tries to do some work from the back, and Miss Motivation tries to rally. No place to go. Top of the lane, 3/4, 1:13 flat. Fair Shake, 3/16 from home and a 1.5 lengths on top. From the outside, Famous Sting is now second, 2 better than Pentathlon third. Down the center in Starship Jody, she's rolling home now. In deep stretch, here's Starship Jody over the top, trying to pick him up. She looks like she's got him. Starship Jody at Famous Sting. Starship Jody. Famous Sting second. Fair Shake third. Close fourth in 1:44 and 3.
It's number 10, Starship Jody, rolling down the stretch for Starship Stables, trained by Steve Dwoskin, ridden today by Juan Leyva. We're going to take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double.
They're off in
Hit the bullseye with an OBS August yearling. Since January 1st, 2014, OBS August yearling sale graduates have been on target for 65 stakes wins and counting, including 18 graded stakes wins from coast to coast. 800 yearlings by leading and proven national sires and promising young guns will be offered August 25th through August 27th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back. Race number 10, 5.5 furlongs on the fast track. Maiden claim is fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Jockey on the 2 is Tyler Gaffney-Owen. Scratch the 4, Trust Your Intuition. Also scratch number 6, Chosen a Road.
They're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the inside, Look Into My Eyes is sent hard to try to get the early lead. Moving up between horses, How's My Gold to be second. Association is away racing third. Toward the inside, Storm and Charlotte is now fourth in front of the 2 trailers, Deceitful Humor and Pretty Indiscreet, who's off the speed today, and 4 lengths off Look Into My Eyes. Into the far turn, Look Into My Eyes leads narrowly. How's My Gold comes to call on the outside second. It's a half a length to Association third. Riding the rail, Storm and Charlotte fourth. Pretty Indiscreet is now fifth with 4 lengths to raise, and it's 2.5 to the trailer, Deceitful Humor. 5/16 to go. Look Into My Eyes, and Pedro Monterrey Jr. lead at 3/4 of a length. Trying to look into her eyes is How's My Gold from second. It's a stretch of 2.5 to Storm and Charlotte and Association. Pretty Indiscreet did not fire her best shot, and they're at the top of the stretch. Look Into My Eyes, confidently handled here by Monterrey, shakes free by 2. Back to second is How's My Gold, 4 better than Storm and Charlotte and Association, but inside the final furlong, it's lights out here. It's Look Into My Eyes. They never got a chance to. She's wrapped up, and she's in front by 4.5 lengths. How's My Gold second in front of Storm and Charlotte and Association in 104 and 2.
It's number 1, Look Into My Eyes, coming off the layoff and being very impressive. Owned by Kathleen Amaya and Rafael Centofonte, trained by Efren Loza Jr., ridden to victory by Pedro Monterrey Jr. The 11th and final race, 1 mile on the turf. These are maiden 3-year-olds and up with a couple of jockey changes to report. Number 1, make the rider Jose Alvarez. On the number 9, it is Harry Hernandez.
And runners away. From the center, Canton Floss and Jonathan Gonzalez on the offensive early. From Boca Scuttlebutt, who comes away racing second. Marketeer moves up on the outside. He's third while 3 wide. In tight X is Patrick Joseph, and Overseer's on heels. Overseer trying to get out of there now on the outside, and Krishy moving up. Then toward the inside, Showdown with El Almirante. It's 2 lengths back to the outside, High Quality Prince, followed by Over the Limit, and down to the inside, Card Spun. They bend into the backstretch. Canton Floss on the inside, and on the outside, forcing the issue is Marketeer. They went 23 and 4 for the quarter time. They've opened 4 now on Krishy and Boca Scuttlebutt, followed by Overseer, finally in the clear while 3 wide with Patrick Joseph riding the rail. Stretch of 2.5 to El Almirante. He's situated about 7 behind, but he's a distance in front of the rest of the field, led by High Quality Prince, then Over the Limit and Showdown, and trailing the field is Card Spun. Down the backstretch they continue. Canton Floss on the inside, dogged by Marketeer on the outside. Boca Scuttlebutt's had a good run of it. Same story for Patrick Joseph. He's fourth now. Overseer's all dressed up with no place to go. Krishy is wide on the course. El Almirante is on the inside. He'll need room also. Stretch of another 4 lengths. High Quality Prince, and they run to the top of the stretch. Canton Floss bracing for the challenge of Boca Scuttlebutt on the outside. Tipping off the fence is Overseer. Patrick Joseph in those lime colors. He looks for racing room, and they're at the top of the stretch. Boca Scuttlebutt just took the lead. El Almirante shown open racetrack and Overseer between horses. Back next is Patrick Joseph in deep stretch. El Almirante confidently handled by Edgar Prado. And Edgar Prado and El Almirante are booting clear. Overseer will be second. Boca Scuttlebutt third. Give it to Patrick Joseph fourth over Krishy to complete your high five in 136 and 4.
It's number 10, El Almirante, winning the nightcap, owned by Santa Cruz Ranch Incorporated, trained by Juan Rizzo, and ridden to victory today by Edgar Prado. The pick 5 of 5, paid $854.90, 4 of 5, $14. The pick 6 of 6, $10,839.80. There are a couple of tickets, so there'll be a nice carryover of $271,570.89 into our Thursday card. And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember, we're dark for live racing until Thursday, and we're going to have a 10-race card. So be at Gulfstream Park Thursday. First race post, 1:15 p.m. Good night and good luck.